Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name's Negative Root and we're going to get going in a very short second. As soon as I test all my settings, make sure we're up and running, let the stream spool up and then we'll be on our way. Now what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to do a little bit of building, I'm thinking. It's pretty late here, it's 11:15. I'm normally in bed by now. But I thought I may as well stay up a little bit, build a few rockets and things, and see if I could achieve a few things from my hard mode save. I need to just spend a bit of time in the VAB and then I figured out, well, I don't know, just build it on. So that's what we're going to be doing when we get everything working. Okay, here we go. And we're live. Wonderful. Rightio. Well, let's get started. Let's get into VAB and see if we can do some damage. I've just noticed something cool and I need to change it. There we go. Rightio. So the first thing we're going to aim to achieve is a revised satellite design. Because the Kerbidine sats are what we currently have, so these. So 6 stages, 28,000 sat, which is pretty cheap really. Now here's the issue though, I don't quite have the power to run these things. Actually let's just have a quick look here. Oh, that's gigameters. I'm thinking, why would you pick something that's 60 as opposed to 90? But that goes further. So that's Duna dish, that is a minimus dish. Well, it's not minimus, probably further than that. So that's a KR7, and that's a KR14. Which makes a fair amount of sense. So that is the current satellite, right? And what we need to probably do... This has no batteries by the looks of it. Oh no, it does. It just rotated inside the capsule. I can't grab them currently. If I was to go like this... Wait. No, I can't see them. They're in there. Batteries. Anyway, so we'll make a new satellite, and we'll design it from the ground up to be good. Okay, there we go. Hello Prodigy, welcome to the stream, my friend. We're playing some KSP. We're just going to be building some stuff today. So this will be the new, improved Windtalker 1. Now I'm planning for them to be 3 Windtalkers, and they're going to talk to each other on the wind. No, but actually what they're going to do is... Oh, okay. That's the engine that we're going to want. We want something like this. Actually, we've got the Oscar B now, so we'll see what the Oscar B can do for us with the little Rockomax engine. Control? No, science. Flight engineer. Yikes. 1000 delta V. It's not terribly much, really. Well, we won't be doing anything like that today, Prodigy. We'll be trying to do sensible things. So, what's that got? 45. So that's got like 10 times the amount of fuel. Oh, 4,000 Delta V. Christ. That's enough to get it to Duna. And back. Yep. Oscar B it is. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Right, there we go. So there is our probe core of sorts. Now the question is, right, where am I going to put the dishes? Ooh. It's a bit clippy. Only issue is those damn sites. Yeah, those solar panels are going to run into that. That is the only issue there. Let's just continue building on this a little bit. Wait, where did that? There it is. Wow. 94 Delta V. So my original plan isn't going to work. I'm just saying. Nope. Yes. No, I do want that. Okay, good. That's just one of them. That solves the satellite dish issue. It's possibly a good thing. Thruster weight's okay. What do we need here? I really need one of these. One, done. Okay, that's that. Now, that's 2.5. That's a bigger, pointier version. I like it. I like it when it's pointy. I really want to stick it on this thing. That's where I want to stick it. Oh, that's crooked. Still a little bit crooked, but that should be alright. Okay. Now here's the thoughts. That'll go to one of the... So wait, there's going to be 3 satellites in orbit, so we're going to have KSC, one of the satellites, 2 of the satellites, the active craft. I think that's the way we want it. I think. I want that because it's going to make it look cool. Yeah, sweet little satellite. Right, let's just save that and continue building. structural. Now I reckon I got a little stacked coupler. This is going to be issues. It might work. It's just a fraction too big now. Right. Now I need a launch craft for it. So it's got a limited amount of maneuvering, so what I'm thinking is firstly the probe core. That's most important. And now in the propulsion stage what we'll do is actually the weight of this thing. Well, it's only 3 ton. So that's not really going to require a huge lifter. It's not going to need a big lifter at all. Okay, we'll stage that up there. Just save for a moment and then we'll get in the action groups and just toggle a few things around. So come on, find that for me. So number 1's going to be the activate. Now let's just go and do some maths for a moment, because I'm just thinking about all of this. The KR7 is going to take 0.8 charge per second times 4. Where's my calculator? Yeah. Let me just see if I can. Oh, there we go. So you guys can see my my little calculator now. Now, just turn that off. Now, I said 0.8 per second. Yes, 0.8 per second. And there's 4 of them. So 0.82 times 4. There's 3.28 charge per second. Plus the... Whoa! It's getting a little bit excited. Plus the 0.6 charge per second. Plus 0.6 is 3.88 charge per second. Now our solar panels are 2 charge per second, and there's 4 of them. That makes 8, which means we have a substantial overhead for when we go behind the planet. Now, the amount of time that we've got is 400 charge divided by 400 divided by 3.88, which is 103 seconds if my maths is correct. 103 seconds, that's roughly 2 minutes. That's nowhere near long enough for behind the planet. Power could be an issue. Just reopen that for a moment. Hold on. Kind of 15 times 60 is 900. Times that by 4. Yeah, a good number would probably be 3,500. That's probably going over the top by a considerable margin. You know, we've also got, actually the probe core is going to take some charge too. That's going to well, that's only 1.7 per minute. This is charge per second. So the probe core is relatively low charge. It really doesn't take much. Driving the big ones will be the issue. That is fine. Yeah, okay. I think I'm okay with the power on this thing. You know, throwing them on there, is that excessive? is fairly excessive. But maybe actually. I have to wonder. Oops. I have to wonder if they extend and start to spin, will they take those dishes off? That looks pretty cool actually. There we go. That way that'll clear the solar panels. Can our little Omnitron, yeah, that can deploy, so that's nice. I like it. I'm thinking that's our Wind Talker satellite. Ooh. Now the weight is 3.5 ton now, so I just added a ton to it with those little tweaks. Now I am including some things here that possibly aren't needed, but anyway, whatever. Structural. We'll just snag this one, right? No. Oh boy, how am I going to do this? Yep, okay, new idea. I'll grab you, throw you there, and put you there. Wonderful. Now that will stick with this, and that will allow us to deorbit the entire thing. Now structural, where did that little... No, that's aerodynamic. Here it is. That's not what I want. I want a big one. Where's the big... Ah, there it is. Because what we'll do is we'll just do a big upper stage and get some poodle love going on. Wonderful. Let's back up. Now, what we need is a structural decoupler, a big one. That might do us actually. .1 to orbit, and it's a little bit underweighted currently. It's a little bit over. This upper stage is pretty big and strong. Okay, we'll just orientate these correctly. Yep, that's fine. You're alright. So that's one version thereof, which I don't know, might work. Maybe. Who knows? Alright, so I think that's really the satellite sorted. That is a bit odd looking though, must admit. What can we do there instead of doing that? What we could do is just grab this, ditch this. Yeah, that's how it needs to be. That's much better. And it also gives us less cost as well, which is nice. Right, let's have a look at the staging, make sure that's all correct. That engine needs to be with that. How far up the range will that... just throw this in there. Rightio. So that is our new satellite build done. Oh boy. So the fun and games. Now, the next craft that we need to do is a little probe, I'm thinking. A Munar probe. I actually had a name for this. I started doing a bit of planning for all of this, and I might share it, might not. And where is it? Oh, here we go. Apparently I didn't have this mission, and I can't figure out why. Probably should have. Okay, well, that explains that. So what I'm thinking is this will be a two-part probe that can go to the moon. This will be our lander. I can just tuck away there. Oh, that's wonderful. Now this is a really big, dirty, great big battery. Certainly kills the Delta V a bit, but that's alright. Yeah. No, that's not gonna work. Crap. Okay, here's my thinking. I want this to be the lander. Now, I'm probably only going to need 700 meters per second to actually land. Before I forget, science and temperature. Temperature. Where is temperature? Okay, here we go. Temperature. Right. Now, to deploy the satellite, ideally we want it on a separate stage above it. What do we do too? Radially. Nope. Nope. This way. Okay. Okay, rethinking the design here. Actually, rethinking the design again. Yep, so we'll do that like that. Just makes it look like too much of an asshole. Right, we'll just do that. Something like that. Looks good. Alright, so that's that, right? So we've got our satellite. Now that should be able to communicate with these other satellites that I'm going to drop off. Now I think I can do this through staging, which is what I'd ideally like to do, not docking. Right, let's grab a protocol. good if I could do that, but I'm not going to. That's just excessive. Now, let's just do a little bit of Googling here. And find out exactly how far we need these to reach. 12 million 12 million meters. So that's actually enough. Gee, that didn't like me. Nope, doesn't like me. Okay, now that's what I'm thinking for, like my little Minmus satellite. Now I'm thinking I might be able to actually do something like this. It's clippy as shit, I know, but okay, no, yes, maybe. Apparently this entire thing is less than a ton. Now this is an interesting little mission. Now the Muna probe is going to come after our upgrades to our entire satellite network. You know, that we've got to put the horse before the cart there, but I think this is a viable little build. I really do. I think that this design is looking pretty good. Right, let's get this back to 4 times symmetry. Let's give him a bit of a flick. It's clipping a little bit. That's not ideal. Just have to move those ones a little bit higher. Alright, what we'll do is we'll just test this on the launch pad and see that everything opens and closes. Oh, she's a wobbly little stack, she is. Okay, actually what I'll do is I'll recover it. And I'll set up an action group, because that's probably easier and quicker. Yes, done. Wonderful. Action group. action group number 1 is going to toggle that, toggle these, toggle these, toggle these, toggle that. Yeah, we've got them already. Toggle, 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 and toggle. Brilliant. Save. Let's see if this all works. I want to make sure that nothing blows up when it opens. So I'll probably put a solar panel in the wrong place or something. I don't know, like a communication dish is going to go through it or something. Something silly like that. Alright, 3, 2, 1, off we go. And there is... Wow, okay. Look, Ma, look what I made today. Seems to be working. What's a delta V in this? Nice. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. We'll do some science while we're here. Works for me. That was pretty good. I'm happy with that. So that is our Lunar probe and satellite delivery system sorted. We just need to build a launcher for it. I'm thinking the way that this has turned out, we actually need to do something. Oops. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Control Z. Control Z. Yes, wonderful. Okay, retract. Now, this we need to put inside a fairing. Aerodynamic and fairing base. Structural. And a decoupler. I need to put in a probe coordinates here so that we can deorbit this entire thing. Oops, wrong one. Here we are. Now I'm thinking that that's probably a... hopefully it's going to be enough delta V to deploy these satellites in some sort of meaningful orbit rather. Let's just make a quick amendment here. Instead of going for the 100, we'll go for the 200. Just double up that fuel. So now we, oh shit, now we've got tons of delta V. Well, actually, let's just try one more thing. Because why not? Yep. I'm thinking that's what we go with. Oops, I didn't need to press that. 2.5 ton, the entire thing. The bad news is it's going to have a ridiculously high center of mass when we try and land it, but as a delivery craft, I think it's going to do the job for us. You just throw those down in there. Just get that down to 1 and 1 only. Okay, so that 4,000, 5,000 delta V around the moon should be tons, and I mean tons, to get all of these 3 satellites set up and this thing to land. Now the only question is, what are we going to launch it with? Now, what did I say it was? It's 2.5 ton to the moon. I'm thinking that... oh, we just lost the stream. That's a bugger. Hopefully it comes back. 1,000 delta V around the moon should... I hate it when it does that. Hopefully it comes back. Yeah, and we're back. Wonderful. Okay. Right, let's continue working on this thing. Yeah, so I was thinking that something along the lines of... So I've got this sick, right? These sick bicouplers now. Oh, they're the big ones. What are the little ones? Ah, here it is. So we've got these sick bicouplers, and I reckon that what we really need to do is we need to play around with two of these and make like what was the Gemini launched on again? Like the Centaurs, I think. The Titan 2, that's the one. Titan 2. Make like a Titan 2 replica. I reckon this is a big boss. So I think that's what our lower stage is going to be. Going to be a big one of these and then 2 of these bad boys. Look at that thrust to weight ratio. That's awesome. Which means we can put more fuel on. Oh yeah, party on. Where is it? Structural. It's not exactly the look I'm going for. What do you got in the bigger engines? Bigger engines, you've got like the skipper, the mainsail, the poodle. It's all a bit overkill for what we're going to be doing here. I'd love to make a rocket like this, just a smaller rocket to okay, different plan. So T-45 is going to be enough to oh, look at that, that's actually perfectly balanced. Now I'm thinking that we're going to want... What are we going to want here? Something like that for our ejection stage. So it probably doesn't even need to be that big, really. Let me just get my Delta V map up here. Okie dokie. So to go from LKO to the moon, you're looking at 860 if you go efficient. Not quite enough. that should be tons. That'll get us there. We can even maybe do some braking or something there using this. Okay, so that is where we'll block off the rocket so far. Okay. Just check the staging. It's all up the kazoo. No, it needs to be up here somewhere. Nope, that's completely backwards. Nearly had it right the first time. So the top one's going to stage, that one's going to stage. So we need to go in reverse order when we actually get there. Oh boy. So that's that staging up, lighting up. Staging up, lighting up. What's this? Go away. And suddenly we don't have the thrust. Bugger. Sorry, we don't have the delta V to do it. Tell me we're gonna... I'd rather... I don't think that that's actually strictly required. I think that this is probably where we're at. Yeah, there we go. That's what's up. That's a good stage, I'm thinking there. Get there, be able to actually turn around. We'll just completely throw it out. By the looks of it, no. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, what we've got here is the top is going to be our in-Munar stuff. This is going to get us there. It's just going to get us there. So what I'll do is pause. Let's just grab some of these because I'm thinking I need some bigger. Go. Perfect probe core for it. Right, so it's going to turn around, it's going to get us there, and then we're going to run this into the moon, this stage here. Once we're there, this is going to operate. No, we should be okay. I'm just thinking of remote tech because it's enabled on this save. What that might do for us, or what it might cause problems wise, we should be okay because we'll have these enabled while we're setting up the network there. We should be okay, and once the network's up, we'll be able to communicate via omnidirectional antenna. Yeah, I think that's alright. Okay, propulsion. So we've got our trans injection stage, right? Now what we need is our kicker, what's going to take us to orbit. Now I'm thinking that probably doesn't have the thrust to do it. What do we have in the way of engine tech? Not really much. Anyone got any ideas on what I should do here? Oh, please. You can't work out that? Seriously? Come on. Okay, so there's 1,000 in that stage, 1,400 in this stage. Which is probably plenty. It's probably going to need a bit of help to get out of the atmosphere. So what I'll do is we'll just go with a simple 2-booster setup. It's not angle, snap. Okay, 2. There we go. We just need some boosters just to bring this thruster weight into the right range. Okay, so that's huge thruster weight at the moment. I'm possibly overkilling this rocket a little bit. So we have, this is our, okay. So we've got to remember that there's 5,000 that we can't touch up here in stage 0. In stage 4, that's this transfer stage here. That one's untouchable as well, because that's what we're going to be using to get into the out of the orbit of Kerbin and into the orbit of the Moon. So that means that we've only got 3,000 delta V here in the bottom stage, but we notice that we've got tons of thruster weight in this little rocket here. So we'll probably beef it up a bit. Touch the thrust limiter on that. Okay, that's still only 3.3 though to orbit. That's a bit of a bug up. The other thing I'm starting to worry about is proportion of the rocket. See how long and tall it is. Okay, here's a different idea. Let's go with the old tricoupler and see how this works out. See how the numbers go. Okay. So that 3.3 to orbit there, big thruster weights. I'll probably go with another one of these. 4.3 to orbit. Now this is our kicker in here. Oh, wrong one, stage 5. Here is our kicker. Oh, wait. No, I'm not reading it wrong. I thought I was reading it wrong there. So that's 4.3 to orbit. $50,000. Not a bad thing, actually. Pretty well designed, I'm thinking. Of course, the proof will be in the pudding when it comes to actually flying the thing, which we're going to do another day, not today. Structural, here we go. So we need to strut this up. Something like that. because those boosters will move around when we launch the thing. So that should stop that from doing too much. The thruster weight's a bit low for my liking, but yeah, what can you do? Okay, 3 times symmetry there. Go structural. Put some launch clamps on it. Yep, okay, so that seems to be what we're looking at. What we're looking for. Pretty good thing. Right, so let's save that. Exit. Ooh, I thought that was going to crash then. Okay. You can see that these are proposed missions that I've got. That's a survey one. Now these uplink satellites here, they're quite old and defunct. They turn the pros back on. They're starting to get to the stage where they're strictly limited use from the very start, but they were never, I couldn't really do much about it. So that's on its way back down to Kerbin. There's the engine test bed. That's on its way to the moon. I launched that as an impactor probe last night, actually, it was. Okay. Oh dear. So I think what we'll do now is just continue building stuff. I want to have a look at what a space center space station might look like. Okay, so we've got that. So we'll just grab a probe core. Right, there's that. How do you mean, XCOM? You'll get that a little bit before I actually say it, but I'm interested to know what you mean. Oh, right. Oh dear. There I was thinking it'd been released. I've got Reddit and everything open in the other page. I'm currently debating whether I stay up and wait, or whether I go to bed and then get back up early tomorrow and then do my stream. Either way I'll be doing a stream. And thank you for swinging by and saying hi. Hi back. Oh, where are you going? Okay. So there we go. We've got 3 days of everything. That's 1,000 days of water. That's tiny. Just need a normal one. It's 1,000 days of oxygen. That's plenty of days of that. Now, if I just want to test a few of these things here. Oops, nope, that way. Okay, so gee, that's not too bad actually. We've got limited waste capacity at the moment, so we'll just see if we can get that up. Just normal one. There, 100 days. 200 days. 300 days. Yeah, okay. So that's kind of the sum total of the life support that we would need if we were to have maximum crew. Because I'm planning to crew a space station for 100 days at a time and have support launches in between there. So send up rockets in between that and see if we can get it all going basically. So that just proves that it is doable quite easily, which I'm very, very happy about. Very, very happy about. Now, alright, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to build this space station and see if we can, mock it up basically. I hate it how it does this. Okay, that's done correctly now. So, what we need is these structural things. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, actually, what I need to be doing is... Oh, I'd love the 4K bank right about now. I'd love to have that. Oh well, don't have it. So we'll just do a bit of a little structure here. So it's got a senior docking port and a little eye candy piece. Oh, seriously? Okay, and this is going to be the station core. Okay, there we go. Now it's got a probe core in the middle there. Now this means that it's going to be completely modular. Station core. Now I actually have a name for this. Starlight. station, cool. It's gonna be Starlight Station. Now that is ridiculously expensive. What is... They're $1,000 each. What is the, that's only 900. What's costing so much money? Well, I suppose... No, wait. I don't know. Well, they're $1,000 each. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's $6,000 plus parts. Okay. Now, we've got our core, right? So if... Say this is north, and this will be pointing up. What I reckon we want to do is do something like... Wait. Don't do that. Is that docked or is it clipped? Whatever. I reckon that's clipped to the shit house. This is where mad skills with the building editor would be very, very helpful. Wait, seriously? Okay, what have I done wrong here then? What if I... Why doesn't that want to work? It seems to clip no matter where it goes. Let's just see what happens here. Hopefully this doesn't fall to the ground and blow up. I'd be most disappointed if it did. It doesn't. Wonderful. Okay, maybe that is decoupled. Sorry, coupling up correctly. That's good. I'm happy with that. We'll continue working. So, we've got that. Now what I'm thinking is that we'll come up and then have our solar panels out to the side. So, to do that, what we're going to need to do is have like a big truss kind of thing going on. Looks pretty flimsy. Okay, I'm worried about this. It's clipping again. So that kind of just sinks into it. Okay. And that'll be our kind of, how would you say, power supply. Okay, so that's that. The next thing that we'd want God damn it, don't do that. So we're gonna need fuel supply. What? I'm trying to put these on backwards. I've only just realised. Oh, it works wonderfully. Oh, it works wonderfully. Motherfuckers. So if I put that on backwards then maybe. That seems to be the right way. Does seem to be the right way. Make this look a little prettier. I like this piece, it's not used enough, I don't think. Okay, brilliant, that's going to be the top of the station. Now, out here. Is going to be our refueling. Other good bits. I want this bad boy. There we go. So things are going to be able to dock at the end and do stuff, get fuel. So that's wonderful. Now, off in this direction is going to be our crew quarters, just like that. So that's crew. Just save this. Crew. Now science, we got the mobile processing lab. So this way. Okay. That's that. Now we possibly need some sort of like control. Not convinced about that one. Okay, but oops, I forgot got something here. Go, docking port, done. Now, down below is going to be our escape capsule. Now, what I'm thinking... What am I thinking? Now, the escape capsule needs to take 7. Come on, seriously, just let me grab it. Go on, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Just let me... For fuck's sake. Fine, we're doing that much. I'll just... Oops. How is that one thing? That can't be one thing. Something's glitching out here, bro. It's glitching out hard. Apparently we just lost the attachment node for this part. It's like perma-gone. Okay, so as we were saying, the rescue pod. Utility, so we have docking. That is not ideal. Normally it snaps to it. Bugger. Just like that. There you go. Nope. Doesn't like it. Does not like it at all. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll build it backwards then. I think that's the only option left to us. Hitchhiker storage, command pod. This would be a cool part to have on here. It's a bit big though. What have we got? For the Mark 1, Mark 2 pod. I think that's probably it. No? That is the same freaking thing. Why doesn't that one work? What am I... Is that clipping through the top now? Yeah, okay. That's clipping again. Because I'm attaching this in the wrong direction. That's a bugger. Okay, so this craft, it'll need a... It's going to need a heat shield of some description. Trust me, these are the right way up now. Okay. So that's that. Now we just need a way of deorbiting it. How to do that? That we'll think about more. Okay, so that's that done. Just snag one of these. Oops. Nope. This way, science. Okay. Rightio. 80,000. Is that all? So we've got our science, we've got our lovely crew accommodation. I'm thinking that this is need to plant on the side of. And what we really need is some sort of like communications and control. Unfortunately, we don't have a decent, really thing to do it with. Whoa, come on. Don't like that one. Maybe like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. So there we go. It's really starting to take shape for us now, which I'm happy about. So we've got power, we've got habitation, science, refueling. Oh, that's what we need. Oh boy, you can see that how the parts are doing odd things now that we're going sideways and having all sorts of fun with them. I need to put some sort of RCS on them somewhere. RCS fuel, that is. Sorry. We could have 17 people on this station at once, but more than 7 is not a good idea. we throw 6 on there as... Oh. Okay. That's how we'll do things, right? Throw 6 on there, we'll have a day of life support. So we'll just jump back to the parts at the moment, and we'll put together our life support module. I reckon life support will go back here off the habitation module. Utility. Let's get the large ones. Thousand days. We have so much capacity in this, it is awesome. In fact, so much so that we can possibly redo things. Now, sorry, Kimox, I've just spotted your question, mate. This is the mock-up of a station that I'm going to put into orbit. Now, I'm going to do it piece by piece. I'm not going to do it in one launch. This is the escape module. So I'm just mocking it up at the moment. This needs a lot of work, and I'd build it properly using a command pod that's built the right way. But the landing gear is so that when it comes down, it can land. Think the Dragon capsule for SpaceX. Similar kind of thing. It'll have landing legs that it'll actually land something like this. It'll land this way. It's just underneath the station because that's the easiest way to get away from it. Because it'll be pointed north. So this will blow us away. We'll trigger the Separatrons. They'll get us away, and then I'd have to. This is what I mean by it needs work. I have to find out a way of actually getting it so that it can deorbit itself, so give it some sort of impulse. Now back to this question of what we do here. Do we No, I'm thinking we leave this as is. Because that kind of capacity is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Halving that, we've got good supplies of everything. So yeah, that's alright. So the last thing, yeah, it's just that communication and control. Do you have anything in structural that could aid us? Not really. Build this last thing. This is the structural fuselage, but that's like a size 2. If these are a size 3, it's that in between size. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would be the best way of doing that? And having a command and control pod. Because really what we need is the cupola. That would be the perfect pod for it. You know, the big heavy one? But I reckon that's out here somewhere. There it is. That one. That would be perfect. Oh, that would be good too if we had that. Because that's the big RCS tank, which fits in with the larger parts. Okay. Maybe we'll leave that for the moment and just use the cupola when it becomes available. It eventually will be. So, yeah, I think we've really got somewhere with this. Good to see you think the same, Kimox. Or is it Kim OSX? Well, thanks for the follow, by the way. I'm just thinking about what else I should probably put on this thing. I should probably put some batteries. Actually, lights would be very, very handy. Now I find that the wide beam ones work the best. No, that's going to have to be something that we do independently. If I try and put them on, you can see how they're moving around the centre of the part and not radially. Well, because all this is attached off to the side now. It's probably going to balk all the parts. Let me just do something quickly. Where'd it go? Here it is. Oops. Now, how do I tell how many parts it is? I was trying to tell this the other night too. Oh, that's just something that was coming back to the ground. Hard and fast. Oh boy. Parts. Stage recovery, lock tank life support. No. Science, flight edge. Yeah, will this tell me how many parts? Whoa, 68 tons. That's a pretty big little ship there. Okay, let's keep working on the that can go there. Fuel module for the Starlight. See, this is 7 tons by itself. That's crazy. Now this is our root part, unfortunately, but we can go something like that. SS station, SS core. Okay, so there we go. Well, actually, we can. Here is a little example. So the part count overall is going to be 12 plus 16, depending, plus 3. Plus 4, plus 5, plus 13, plus 5. 58 parts for the station. Now I dare say it'll go up. It certainly won't go down. But that's kind of the numbers that we're looking at there. Whoa, oh, I wanted that. I wanted to, no. Anyway. Yeah, right, let's so we grab the SS core. Okay, we can throw that bad boy down. And we can build around that like that. Alright, I think that's where is it? I think that this is a good effort for tonight. I'm going to stop the stream here. So thank you very much for joining me, everyone, and thank you for those of you who were kind enough to follow me. That's very much appreciated. Very, very cool. Now, next stream will be in about 7 hours time, roughly. I'm going to get up, do an early morning stream, and I'm going to be streaming some Factorio. Now, if you'd like to know when I'm going to go live next, just give me a follow on here or follow me on Twitter. Now, hopefully the Nightbot's around, and if he is, he should post the link for Twitter. Nope, maybe he isn't. Anyway, my Twitter handle is www.twitter.com/rootnegative. And one of those two is the best way of finding out when I'll be streaming next. I don't have a set schedule, such as it is. I just stream when I feel like it. Felt like it tonight, so I thought I'd smack one out. It's been yeah, good fun. So I'll be back. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, see ya.